All right, week 7 going on in the NFL, and we are 5-0 going up against the 2-4 Arizona Cardinals. And we've already played them once this season and obviously won. Let's go take a look at that game there. 16-3. They've not scored a touchdown yet this season against us. But Kyler Murray did have a game. 234 yards through that interception, though. I believe that was in the back of the end zone, if I remember. I could be wrong. Harris got hurt this game. Mostert took over. He had the one fumble. DeAndre Hopkins had that big reception, 37 yards. Debo had a pretty nice game. By the way, Debo is out for several weeks. I think he's now going to be for 6 or 7 more weeks or something. He had a big time injury when the season started, and now we have Jeff Wilson who's out for 6 weeks. So Debo's still out for 4 more weeks. He's basically been out the whole year so far. I don't think he's played a full game yet. I think he got hurt in week 1 and he stayed out. So now it's revenge against the Cardinals. Let's see how Kyler Murray's doing and company. I believe they have Do they have Leonard Fournette? I have to check their team. So 7 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Justin Herbert, backup QB. Wow, they got a nice backup quarterback going on there. It is Leonard Fournette. 299 yards, 2 touchdowns. Kyler Murray's almost actually has the same yardage, which is not very good. For 6 games, James White, 166. He's got the most rushing touchdowns on the team, though. So, goal line situation, gotta look out for him. Christian Kirk actually leads the team over DeAndre Hopkins and more receptions. Actually, Justin Ross also has more receptions than Hopkins, and same thing with Max Williams. Hopkins not being a main target, but he's got the most touchdowns, so red zone it looks like he is a nice threat. James White also being a nice threat, 11 receptions, 70 yards. Defensively, Isaiah Simmons, Jay Tufele, Devondre Campbell, their new acquiree, Emmanuel Ogba, Chandler Jones, and then you got Budda Baker. I actually think Budda Baker got his sack in our game. So, definitely going to be an interesting game. I still think we're going to take it, and I think we are going to score more than 16 points this game. I do think Kyler Murray will throw a touchdown this game, but I don't think he's going to be more productive. I expect at least 2 interceptions or 2 fumbles from him. I expect 2 turnovers from him. Either fumbling or interception. I do feel he's going to have a 200-yard passing game, but that's all. But without further ado, let's jump straight into this game. Niners-Cardinals, divisional matchup.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. With that, let's get out to the desert. Standing by in Glendale, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. but I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
On second down, here's Fournette. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. They go right back to White here on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards the pickup, good enough for an Arizona first. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Out of the pistol, it's Fournette. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Sliding out of the pocket. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Murray now on first down, rolling to his left. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. On the draw, this is Fournette. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork we saw, a good job defensively to recover. They'll try the right side here with Fournette. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely...
And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kyler Murray, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Elliott good on the extra point. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter, that's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. They'll start the drive with Harris. And takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 41-yard line. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now a first down carry for Harris. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 19 carries, 75 yards.
And when I watch them operate, I see a unit that's playing with extreme confidence. Offensive line, tight ends, wide receivers. You see a group that wants their number 8 rusher in the league end up being in the top 5 before it's over.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They run with Harris. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Raheem Mostert, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Gold with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Now Murray has it stripped, and now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. It's a pickup of 5, brings up 2nd down. And the 11 defensive starters for Arizona.
Chandler Jones just keeps getting better and better. Each season, he adds a little more to his game. I wonder if he wants to take on his UFC fighting brother at any time.
Here we go. Let's go.
2nd and 5 now. Garoppolo. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Derek Barnett.
Here we go.
Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
A 1st down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. Now Leonard Fournette. Oh, Fournette loses it. It's out. $10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Murray going to throw, and he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
That play was well covered, just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, not able to find any yardage on that one.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. That's taken on the 25. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. They'll start on the ground with Harris, and he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. On 2nd down, it's Harris. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chandler Jones coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Murray, that's going to be caught by Kirk. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll be an Arizona 1st down on a gain of 17. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run with Fournette. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 2nd down. Murray, open man is Kirk, complete. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Murray. That's complete to White. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He only has a single solo carry, 1. Numero uno, 2nd quarter. They need to get in the ball more, don't they?
I'm not the greatest statistician in the world.
Yeah, you are.
But a back like that with only 1 carry kind of takes me back to college in the classroom. Not enough evidence to declare what you should do the rest.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chandler Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Here we go.
The Cards go a nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And the pressure gets to him again. Derek Barnett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. This is Fournette. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Now Garoppolo. It's caught. Smith. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Here's Murray. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing now is Murray. And able to find Kirk complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Murray now. A good pickup there. Now the ball comes loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
We got it. Good job, D. Good job, D. Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have them a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn it into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. To throw is Garoppolo. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Garoppolo on the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes this 2nd and 9. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Garoppolo looks to throw. This is caught.
Here we go.
So the second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Garoppolo now. Blitz coming, and down he goes. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. He gets it complete to Harris. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give them.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. D Ford in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Taken in at the 22.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
So they'll walk him back half the distance. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. This is Harris. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Now here's another carry for Harris.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Dancing away at the 35. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
56, the mic boy, 56. Check 56.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Shotgun now from Murray. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
Here we go. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Fournette, a first down carry. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That goes for 14 yards, first down Cardinals.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
First down, here's White. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground with White. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. On play action, it's Garoppolo. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 yards, 1st down Niners. On 1st down, it's Harris. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run again with Harris. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. 3 quarters in the books. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. It's brought in by Harris. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 22-yard line.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to run.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
Here we go.
Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. This is Mostert. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Check 52 to check 52 is the mic right here over there, right? 52 is the mic.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. The Niners on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Here's Mostert. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 4th down now after a loss of 2. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a 1st down. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Now we give to the big fullback Juszczyk. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. And it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now this throw caught left side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 1st down San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Garoppolo. And he's got his man on the out route. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They're going for it. This is Harris. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. He's going to fire one deep left side. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. They begin with a run by Fournette. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
We got 4. We got 4.
Again, it's Fournette. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. On 3rd down, a run from White. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it...
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth quarter lead. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Well, now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Garoppolo. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost felt schoolyard or playground, didn't it? Yeah, you remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.
So for Arizona, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they taste defeat for the first time this season as they drop to 5-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco.